Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you didn't exist? Not ignored on purpose, not rejected loudly, just overlooked. People talk over you, no one asks your opinion, your messages get dry replies, your effort goes unnoticed. And you start wondering, is something wrong with me? If that's you right now, don't click away. This video isn't here to hype you up. It's here to explain why this happens and what actually changes it. Because feeling invisible isn't a personality flaw, it's usually a phase, and phases can be outgrown. Let me say something most people won't. Feeling invisible doesn't mean you're weak. It usually means you're aware. Aware that you're not where you want to be. Aware that you're holding back. Aware that you're living below your potential. Most people numb themselves instead. You didn't. And yeah, it hurts more, but it also means you're closer to a breakthrough than you think. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People don't ignore you because you're uninteresting. They ignore you because you don't take yourself seriously yet. And before you get defensive, I'm not blaming you. I've been there. I was polite, always available, always agreeing, waiting for someone to notice my value. No one did. Not because I lacked value, but because I never showed it. When you feel invisible, you start doing subtle things without realizing it. You speak softer, you hesitate before talking, you downplay your opinions, you laugh things off that bother you. You shrink, and people don't respect what shrinks. Not consciously, it just fades into the background. Here's the first mindset shift. Invisibility is often self-protection. You don't want to be judged, you don't want to say the wrong thing, you don't want to fail publicly. So you stay safe. But safe is quiet, safe is forgettable. And deep down, you already know this. That's why it hurts. So let's talk about what actually changes things. Not overnight confidence, not fake dominance, not pretending to be someone else. Small, boring, uncomfortable shifts, the kind that compound. Step 1. Stop waiting to be invited. Invisible people wait. Visible people initiate. They speak first, they take up space, they act before permission arrives. This doesn't mean being loud, it means being decisive. Next time you think, should I say this? Say it. Next time you're waiting for someone to text first, don't wait. Every time you hesitate, you reinforce the habit of disappearing. Step 2. Do one hard thing every day on purpose. Invisibility isn't just social, it's internal. When you don't keep promises to yourself, your confidence erodes quietly. You procrastinate, you delay, you avoid discomfort, and over time, you start feeling small. Pick one thing every day that's slightly uncomfortable. A workout you don't feel like doing, a task you've been avoiding, a conversation you've been postponing. Not 10 things, 1. Self-respect grows from action, not affirmations. Step 3. Stop explaining yourself so much. Notice how often you justify your choices. I'm probably wrong, but this might sound stupid. Sorry if this doesn't make sense. You're telling people not to take you seriously before they even decide. Try this instead. Say less, pause more. Let silence sit. Confidence isn't fast, it's calm. Here's something no one prepares you for. When you stop being invisible, some people won't like it. You'll get resistance, pushback, awkward energy. That's normal, because predictable people are easy to ignore. Another hard truth. If you feel invisible, you might be surrounded by people who only notice you when you're useful. Always available, always listening, always giving. Start pulling back just a little. See who notices. That tells you everything. Let me say this clearly. You don't need to become louder. You don't need to become colder. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become more solid, more grounded, more intentional, more self-directed. People feel that energy before you say a word. Here's a simple reset you can try tonight. Before bed, ask yourself, what did I do today that moved me forward even slightly? If the answer is nothing, Don't beat yourself up. Just choose one thing for tomorrow and do it, even when you don't feel like it, especially then. So, let's recap. If you feel invisible, stop waiting for permission, do one hard thing daily, speak without apologizing, reduce overgiving, and build self-respect through action. That's it. No hype, no magic trick, just momentum. You're not invisible because you don't matter. You're invisible because you're still becoming. And that stage is uncomfortable, quiet, and lonely, but it's not permanent. Start with one small step tonight. We'll improve together.